drowning in this man. Chasing out control. And not the other way around.
That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over.
Please, you can kill it.
Nobody trusts anybody now.
Come on, you hate. You want to live forever?
I got a really bad feeling. Godzilla will live.
And welcome back to the 111th episode of the Monster Movie Stompdown. Of course, you got your host, Sludge, here, co-host across from me.
It's the Lorax.
And the Grandmaster from Texas.
You got Ruben.
And this is going to be a fun episode, man, because I know Mark is super excited about this one. He was telling me, you know, when he got here before we started, how much he was such a fan of this film. And we are doing the next Gamera film. We're moving on to the next one in the Showa era, trying to knock these out before Gamera Rebirth comes out. And so we're doing Gamera versus Guiron today. And I know Mark's super pumped. We've got a hard copy coming up. First of the month. We got a sweet one from Kurt, who's helping us out with trivia. Kurt sent a hard copy for this month. I think he did Equinox.
Helping you out with trivia.
Whatever. So stoked about that. And then we have something kind of cool happening, I guess, for this episode. Mark, would you care to explain to them?
Well, what we got here is it's called Little Nitro, the world's hottest gummy bear. And the Sludge is going to digest this today. And I'm glad, because there was an hour and 22 minutes that I just lost of my life. And so he has earned this gummy bear, and I can't wait to see it happen. So I'm going to hold his water for him. It's sitting over here.
Yeah, hold it hostage. So
Yeah.
I asked him, I said, how do we want to do this, in the format of the show? And Mark decided that I have to eat this gummy bear right before I give my review and have to get through the heat or whatever. So I'm interested to see, am I nervous? I don't know, man. Like, I love hot food. I eat a lot of hot stuff. I can handle some hot stuff. My sister, a couple years ago, got, what was it called, Flatline. And it had 6 million on the Scolville rating of extract in it. And it was hot. I'm not going to lie. It was hot, but it wasn't that bad. You know what I mean? This one's got
What is this one?
9 million.
9 million.
9 million on the Scoville.
900 times hotter than a jalapeno.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I snack on jalapenos.
You have to do it like this. 9 million.
So
That's exactly
they
it.
do warn you, the people they bought it from, and of course it says it on the box too, not to touch it with your hands because they do use oils and it is a gummy bear. So I have brought along some chopsticks to try and pick this bear up and eat this bear.
Well, one of the things that I have noticed, though, and this is the thing about, there was a video going around Facebook there for a while that you had both your boys and then you got a neighbor kid out on your front porch and you're making them eat.
Yeah.
No, not making them.
Okay,
Not
now wait a
making
minute.
them.
Let me finish. They're eating
Yeah, I remember
whole
that.
Doritos. Okay?
Yeah.
They're putting on. What's that knife for right there?
Well, the knife, it was suggested to me to do half. This is from my brother-in-law, to try half. And I just don't know if I'm going to do that. I may just go ahead. I'm just going to do the whole thing.
Just make the little kids eat whole chips.
Hey, look, it's what those freaking kids get for the trouble that they cause.
And then
Theirs isn't as bad, though.
And if anybody sees the video, you can see the glimmer in your eye, the smile,
Yeah, it is a lot of
knowing
fun.
what you're doing.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun to watch them the torture. It's like
just wanted
the other day, we went to the gas station by my house, and Gavin's like, Dad, can we go down to the gas and go? He had $10 and he wanted to get himself a slushie. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's totally fine. We'll go down there. So we go down there, and I get my stuff, and I'm already paying and talking to Miss Kathy, who's she's an older lady that works there. And I know everybody there by name, like I'm in there so often. And we're talking. I'm like, where did Gavin go? She's like, well, I thought I saw him over by the slushie machine. I said, oh, that's right. So I go over to look, and instead of getting like this little slushie cup, he's got a massive 32-ounce soda cup that he is just pouring the slushie in, right? And I'm like, dude, stop. And like, it's, because it fills up.
Yeah.
And it ends up going, like, I bet a half an inch over the top of this cup. I'm like, dude, you cannot put a lid on this. I was like, all right, look. He's like, what are we going to do, Dad? Do I pour it out? I said, no, you can't pour it out. You're going to waste it. I said, here. And I grabbed a straw and I stuck a straw in it. I said, now with all you got, man, just suck that down as low as you can so you can get a lid on it. Dude gave it his absolute all. He was like, and it went from a half an inch over to way under the lid of that cup. And as soon as he did, he went,
brain freeze.
Oh, dude, it hit him so hard. Like,
and you laughed.
I did the whole time. It was fantastic. So much, man. Like, he bent over, like, and was holding his head, and he came back up, and he's like his eyes were jacked up, and he,
Oh my
dude,
God.
it was bad. I went to touch his head, and I'm like, it's all right, dude. And I swear to you, if you gave me a Bible, his head was cold. His head was freezing cold. It's like, my bad, dude, but that was fantastic. I loved it. It was great. So yeah, I do enjoy those moments. I won't lie. So
Yeah. Okay.
all right. So
we're going to enjoy this moment.
yeah,
so.
this should be good.
Okay.
So we'll see if I can get through my review of Gamera versus Guiron with the little nitro gummy bear. So Joey, my brother-in-law, this is going to be for you when this gets done. And I got a few others that are wanting to see it because, we did that flatline, and it made two of my buddies puke. They ran out my back door and puked.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I remember.
I ended up using that whole bottle, too, man. That bottle was good. It was really, really hot, but it had a cool Cajun flavor, so I would put it in, like, chili and pineapple salsas, and it was great.
The only thing I know you can do is maybe dump this bowl of candy if you got to puke and puke in this bowl.
I ain't going to have to puke. There ain't no way.
Okay.
I've
that won't happen.
I've never heard of people puking from something hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have seen it
Yeah.
firsthand.
I mean, you've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it, so I know.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it, but I just never heard of that. I just
It's these
never heard
people
of
that,
And
Yeah.
if it's really hot going in, I just can't imagine coming back out that it's any better.
oh, puking, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
It just
I mean,
has
like,
to be,
I mean, there's some peppers that are hot coming in that, aren't really hot going out later
yeah.
on. But if you're puking and immediately back
Oh,
up,
yeah.
dude, that's
Yeah.
got to be
Whew.
torture. I couldn't imagine.
yeah,
So,
I'm with you there.
all right. So before we get started on this one, man, it is the beginning of the month, and it is time for this episode's hard copy.
Now, copy this.
Hi, this is Kurt from Knoxville, and for this month's hard copy, I'm going to be talking about Equinox. This is the Criterion Collection 2-disc version. I'm going to read from the back real quick. Before he took you to a galaxy far, far away, before he brought you face to face with living, breathing, prehistoric beasts, Dennis Muren, the future 9-time Oscar-winning visual effects artist, Star Wars and Jurassic Park, joined forces with a group of talented young filmmakers to create an homage to the creature features of yore in the eerie monster mash Equinox. Deep within the woods and canyons of California, 4 teenagers happen upon an ancient book containing the secrets of a strange, malevolent world that coexists with that of mankind. This $6,500 budget wonder, originally called The Equinox, A Journey into the Supernatural, was picked up for distribution by producer Jack H. Harris, The Blob, who shot new footage for the film with writer-director Jack Woods and released it in 1970 as Equinox. Since then, the film has gained a passionate cult following and inspired succeeding generations of horror fantasy filmmakers. So, on disc 1, we have Equinox and The Equinox, A Journey into the Supernatural, a new restored high-definition digital transfer of the 1970 theatrical release, and for the first time on DVD, the original 1967 version of the film. 2 audio commentaries, one by writer Jack Woods and producer Jack H. Harris on the 1970 release, and one by effects photographer, producer, and director Dennis Muren, writer, co-director Mark McGee, and matte artist, cell animator, and effects technician Jim Danforth on the 1967 version. There's a video introduction by Forrest J. Ackerman and subtitles. Okay, on disc 2, you have interviews with Muren and actors Frank Bonner, Barbara Hewitt, and James Duran. You have deleted scenes and outtakes from the 1967 version, archival stop-motion test footage, The Magic Treasure, a rare animated fairy tale by Equinox effects animator David Allen, the acclaimed Kong Volkswagen commercial by David Allen, including test footage, Zorgon, the H-Bomb Beast from Hell, 1972, a short film featuring the Equinox crew. Exclusive gallery featuring rare stills, promotional materials, and more, trailer and radio spots for the 1970 theatrical release. In addition, there is a booklet. It has an introduction by or a message from George Lucas and a message from Ray Harryhausen. The booklet has an essay with some great pictures from the movie. Oh, here's the back cover. And then I'm just going to read this real quick. It says, following his work on Lucas's landmark space opera, Guiron provided effects photography for Close Encounters of the Third Kind and the theatrical release version of the original Battlestar Galactica. Returning to Industrial Light and Magic for Empire Strikes Back and Dragon Slayer, the cutting-edge computer-assisted camera work found in all 4 of these films reflects a pivotal stage in the transition from traditional effects, as found in Equinox, to modern digital technologies. Subsequently promoted to visual effects supervisor at ILM, Guiron emerged as the premier mover of the CG revolution, spearheading state-of-the-art visuals for The Abyss, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and Jurassic Park, among others. The now famous Guiron has monstered Filmland into a new era. Okay. Along the way, he's garnered 9 Academy Awards and been honored with a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. All of this by following his heart. Now, Alan became one of the world's finest puppet animators, lending his talents to more live-action features than any other stop-motion artist in history. He unleashed a menagerie of memorable monsters for such flicks as Flesh Gordon, The Howling, Q, and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. His work with Guiron on Young Sherlock Holmes helped their effect crew net an Academy Award nomination. He re-teamed with Jim Danforth for several films, including When Dinosaurs Ruled the Earth, Caveman, the former of which earned visual effects designer-director Danforth his second Oscar nod. In 1971, Alan animated a recreation of his beloved King Kong for a personal test film, which in turn led to a now classic Volkswagen commercial. Both are included on the DVD. Years later, he gave life to Kong once again for the IMAX documentary, Special Effects, Anything Can Happen. So these are 2 guys who are clearly responsible for a lot of today's modern special effects. It's interesting to watch this film. There's a lot of stop motion animation, a lot of makeup effects. It's clearly influential on The Evil Dead. It's got to be. Once you see this, there's no denying it. It's excellent. It's great. It is. It's low budget. It took them a couple of years to film. They were filming on weekends and vacations, and it's a lot of fun. If you can find it, the Criterion Collection disc is fantastic and well worth it.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
All right, and thank you again, Kurt, for doing this month's hard copy. Equinox is a great movie. We might actually have to get to that at some point. I don't know has either of you guys ever seen Equinox?
Who's in that?
Not me.
I don't remember any of the actors' names in that movie.
Okay, well, obviously we don't know.
Yeah,
no.
we need to watch that.
We don't know.
We need to do that, and then I think Jada at one point said we need to do Schlock down the road, which I'm totally down for doing Schlock. Y'all remember Schlock? John Landis' first film, American Werewolf from Paris or London.
I think, yeah,
Schlock.
maybe.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Fantastic. Like, it's so freaking good. Anyway, so it's Gamera versus Guiron time. This one came out March 21st of 1969, and it was again directed by Noriaki Yuasa. Came back double duty again, man, director and special effects director. And this time, Gamera goes, for the first time, off-world to an alien planet to fight this new nemesis, Guiron, which is a big knife-headed dinosaur-type deal. So here's the trailer. Check it out.
The solar system holds many planets, but none like the planet which launched the attack of the monsters. A dying civilization bent on conquering the Earth for its own use. 2 boys from Earth, caught up in this fantastic adventure, find themselves as the only obstacles between the space creatures and the Earth's destruction. An army of evil creatures comes from every corner of this dying planet. While on Earth, the scientific world gathers in one final effort: the attack of the monsters. Gigantic creatures prepare for their onslaught of the Earth. And turning their evil destruction on one another, their planet trembles under the shattering fury of the most colossal battle in galactic history. Can the Earth survive? The attack of the monsters.
right, so that's the trailer for Gamera versus Guiron, and yes, it absolutely as ridiculous as it looks. Is there anything crazy to say about this movie? I mean, so pretty much you've got, again, your Japanese kid with your, Kenny. His name's Tom in this film. But you got Aoki and Kenny, who have just read like a newspaper article in Science talking about like these radio frequencies coming from other planets, then it might be alien life, and they see an alien spacecraft land in an area that they play at normally. So they go to check it out, but it's at night, and his mom's like, no, you're going to bed. So they get up the next morning and go find it anyways. So they go to explore the spaceship, and they get trapped on it, and it takes off and goes to this planet Terra, which is the equal spot of where the Earth is, just on the opposite side of the sun, which was a pretty smart way of figuring out why we've never seen each other. So, I mean, in rotation, they never, there's no way we would know. So they go, and there's only 2 surviving. They're called Terrans left, and there's these women, Barbella and Flo something, I don't know. Really cheap Pokemon names. And so they get there, and like there's no one there at this city, and all of a sudden a silver Gauss shows up, which they just dub a space Gauss, and starts attacking, and this monster comes out from underneath this riverbed called Guiron, who proceeds to totally dismember Gauss, because Gauss shoots his his beam at him, bounces off the knife head, and actually ends up taking out his own foot. Now, in the Sandy Frank or either the American versions, because when this came out in America on TV, it didn't get a theatrical release here. That's where it kind of ends. He gets his leg cut off, and then you see Gauss flying off. What really happens is he just gets freaking dismembered, beheaded, chopped up like Gauss steak, and the whole 9 yards. It's pretty brutal, actually. Blood all over Guiron's head and stuff. But so he wipes that out, and you come to find out the boys meet the Terrans, Barbella, Flower Bella, whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, we were sending out radio frequencies, and it caused the Gauss to come to our planet. They wiped everybody out. We're the only ones left. And the boys are like, cool, come home with us. Like it'd be great. It's pretty much the same thing. And they're like, okay, cool. And they realize the spaceship for some reason can only hold 2 people, and so the girls decide, well, we'll just eat their brains, so we get their knowledge, and then it's just us 2 will go, and the boys don't know. Of course, they come to find out that that's the plan. They got to foil it. Gamera shows up, and he has to fight Guiron the first time. Guiron stabs him right through. Gamera can take some damage, man. I'm telling you, for the show, stabs him like right through the shell. He falls into the lake and passes out to provide time for the more storyline that there really isn't any. And then he comes back again, kills Guiron, does some cool gymnastics on some Terran bars in the process, just to show his buff strength. But then he ends up taking out Guiron by getting a rocket and throwing it in. He's got a hole in his head where he shoots these ninja stars out. This movie is as crazy as it sounds, I promise you guys. And shows it through him, blows his fire and blows Guiron up. They kill the 2 girls. He uses his flame to fuse the ship back together and takes the boys back to Earth. These movies are what they are at this point. So, all right. So that is what this movie is, and we are going. There's not really anything major to talk about behind the scenes. I mean, the last one was supposed to be the last Gamera movie. Dropped the budget, did great in the theaters. Same scenario, lower budget, did fantastic in the theaters, and they're like, crap, so we got to do another one. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they were just going because the kids were having fun, but they were planning on stopping Gamera at every point from here on out, from Virus to Guiron to Jiger to Zigra. It finally happens at Zigra. So that's where this one is, and we will jump into it. And I guess it's time to break out this little nitro, because as Mark wants, I have to do this thing before the review.
Yeah, I'd offer you my Whataburger water, but
hey, I'll hang on to this.
What do you mean hang on to what? You give me my water back. So, yeah, look at
shut the lid. Yeah. Put some hot sauce on it.
Come on, man. So,
let me rub that gummy bear on the lid.
Grab this gummy bear here.
Okay.
Oh, it's like in a box and then plastic sealed. Toss the box out of the way. Got a little double sealed plastic here. This thing popped out and like hit me in the eyeball. That would suck.
Give it a sniff first.
Give it a sniff.
Yeah, give it a.
No, I don't want it to fall out, so we'll do this. Slide in the back.
Are you like sniffing his behind or what?
I guess I'm sniffing the gummy bear.
It sure does look like that.
It doesn't smell like anything.
Really?
You can see the oil right there.
No.
You don't want to smell it, Mark?
No. I have no need.
Okay. Well, I my wife wanted to view this, and so I told her to come view this. So on air, I want to make a phone call, guys. I'm so sorry.
No.
We're professionals here.
We are.
A friend of mine came over the other day and he saw my setup and he goes, "Well, how do y'all do it? Do y'all like do the show and then edit it down?" And I'm like, "Nope, it's raw. Whatever you see, it's live, and what happens, we don't do any of that. Yeah, it's how we do it.
Whatever happens.
Like the only editing that goes into it, man, is really just making sure our cuts between us and Ruben's feed. Because so what you see is, we got him coming through the TV, and she ain't answering. So I'm just gonna be like, sorry, too bad. So we have his feed coming through our OBS studio, but we don't use this feed because it's lower quality. Ruben records on his end, and then we import it into it. So like every time it's there, I just cut out, from our side.
Yeah, where I'm
put his side in because it's higher quality video. That's literally the only editing that happens in the show, other than dropping in other things, our hard copy videos and the trivia stuff. And I'm gonna give her one more chance here because I gotta get this review going, man.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Boy, was this a good review.
I don't think she anticipated this Gamera review to be so quick.
Oh, wait, no, there she is.
There she comes.
My wife's off camera because she wants to.
She's hiding over here behind us.
All right, so here we go.
Are you cutting that in half, or?
I mean, it's gonna be as hot in half as it is gonna be a whole, and it ain't that big. It's just a little tiny gummy bear. So you can hear her, she's going crazy. So, all right, Joey, this is for you. 9 million, whatever, SHU or Scolville. And then I'm going to try and do this review. So
okay,
I'm this thing down.
Here we go.
My only concern is it's a gummy.
It's going to stick to the teeth.
That's my problem. Is
the
teeth sticking? Like, how long is it going to sit in my mouth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's doing it. That's that quick.
That is a hard gummy.
Is it?
How do you chew that gummy?
Oh, reckon you just have to suck on it till it dissolves all the way down. Is it hot?
Probably expired.
That's warm.
That's
it
warm?
might be expired.
Yeah, was there a use-by date on that?
I don't know. Check the box. I can't chew this.
It doesn't matter. It's in your mouth now anyway.
Oh.
You need me to hold this?
Getting the bite.
Touch my cup.
No profanity on this.
It's going nowhere.
Here, look in the camera. Okay? So they see. That's still whole.
I told you, dude, this is going nowhere.
Is it hot? Your face is getting red.
It's hot.
Hey, guess what?
Mug. It's hot.
Do I need to empty this?
No.
Oh, you're ready for it already?
Woo.
Is it getting any better?
Oh, he's burping it.
Hiccups.
You might as well just swallow it and get it done.
Oh.
Oh, you have got an ugly look on your face.
Woo.
Enjoy.
Look, she's
there
got a bucket
go.
for you.
There we go. There we go.
Wow.
This is heating up at a fiery pace.
Okay, it's down. Gamera versus Guiron. This movie sucks. Oh, man.
It's a bad movie. Do we need a drink yet?
Uh-oh.
He's holding.
He's all right. He's
Okay.
making it.
All right.
There it is. He's over it.
Yep.
There's nothing good about this movie other than, it's hot.
Okay.
Other than, there's nothing good about this movie. No drink yet.
You said that already.
Holy cow. All right. So.
The movie sucks. We got that far.
The movie sucks.
Yeah.
It's
There's
fun
nothing
with
good
Gamera.
about this
I am
movie.
sweating. Can you give me a paper towel?
That was quick.
Yeah, she was ready for you.
Boy, he is. He's broke out on top and everything.
That's crazy. I'm glad you used chopsticks for that.
Yeah.
All right. Whew. The alien plot isn't bad. It is pretty good. I thought it was nifty where they're on the opposite side of the planet. I get tired of the two boys scenario. I'm not going to get a drink yet. Okay. Phew. The story was good. I like that we got to see Gauss. This is the only time we get to see two other monsters, mother of pearl, fight. Other than
Mother of Pearl, I don't remember that monster.
No, I
don't remember Mother of Pearl.
It was in there.
Seen a different version.
Oh man,
you're still on fire,
sweating, dude. All right, so Where was I?
Mother of Pearl.
Mother of Pearl. yeah.
She shows up briefly in his film. I hate you, Joey. All right.
Job well done, Joey.
Nothing to drink yet. Whew.
Okay. You got it, man.
So,
you're on the way down now.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah.
But, so, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's really weird that...
yeah.
All right, I got to do a drink.
Hopefully, guys.
No, it don't help at all.
Yeah. Excellent
I need a
suggestion,
soda.
Mark. Hit it out of the park with this one.
Oh, I need my trick. For sure.
What's your trick?
Actually, the trick to... I should not have done that. Crap. The trick to hot stuff, dark sodas.
Yeah, because all you're doing
I thought it was ice.
All you're doing is washing it
The
around
ice
your
was-
mouth right now.
No, ice doesn't help. Sugar and bread helps. But if you can handle dark soda, when you drink dark soda with the hot stuff, it burns 10 times worse for a second. It helps wash that out.
Okay.
So, there's so much heat. All right. The fight scenes were great. When Gamera finally shows up and fights, Guiron's a very unique looking monster. Probably one of my favorite looking monsters of the series. Sounds cool. Holy moly.
Oh my gosh. Are you gonna be okay on this, man? Can you handle this review?
I can handle this review. It's the talking that sucks. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yes, please. Soda.
Oh,
there's your dark
wifey to the rescue. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a corner. He's got a corner over there, you know.
Yeah.
Cut me, Mick. Cut me.
Okay, Sludge's secret, because I eat a lot of hot stuff, and most people are like, you're crazy because dark soda.
Okay, did you give that secret to the kids when you were out there on the front porch with them?
No, they don't serve it.
Well, okay. Exactly.
It does sting when you're drinking it. Like I said, it helps ease up stuff. Anyways, Guiron's awesome. He's one of the coolest looking monsters of the series, for sure. The ninja stars are super cool. Knife's super cool. Special effects are as good as the rest, but that's really about it for this film. There's not much. Mug, this does not go away. Sorry, guys. Phew. I'm sweating like...
I'm not sorry. I'm loving every bit of this.
Oh, yeah, I can tell on your face. It looks like you are. Oh, my gosh. That's it. Yeah, that's good. This is the, I hate it. Mark, it's your turn. That's my review. Special effects are the same. Guiron looks cool.
Okay.
Gamera, the way he looks.
Okay.
The dude is a beast. Can take some damage. Guiron does stab him through the chest. And he's, a beast. Here we go.
I got it, man. I got it. This is the first time I've ever seen this. He couldn't get through it, man. It's just the way it is. Okay, here's mine. Okay, every bit of this movie was terrible. Just absolutely terrible. I mean, I don't think I know a child that I could set them down in front of this movie and say, hey, you're going to get into this. Let's watch this Gamera movie, and then them get into it. I mean,
hold on. Joey Kaler. My brother-in-law.
You're out of the will.
Yeah,
you're out of the will.
You're out of my will. All right. Will you hand me that box, please? I have eaten some hot crap in my life. I've done the Pocky Chip Challenge. It's a joke. I have done Flatline. It's not as bad as you think. I've done some hot stuff. This little nitro gummy bear can go to hell.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
If anything else, this is a must-watch episode, folks.
Yeah. Oh boy, this one's gonna have some high ratings.
Oh, too bad Stompy and Frank aren't here to witness this. I mean, they would really be, especially Stompy. He'd really be enjoying it. Anyway, back to the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
The movie did have some points that would be pretty good plots of the movie, the way everything's written out and all that stuff. But they spent a lot of money, or if they had a lot of money to spend, it just didn't go in the acting. It didn't go in the special effects. It didn't, there was just nothing, absolutely nothing that I felt good. It was an hour and 22 minutes I lost of my life that I really want back, but I think I'm getting quite a bit of it back right now.
I'm pretty sure you are. Freaking Cheetos.
I'm sorry. But I think, it's, as they tried to orient this for the kid. I am trying to get through this here.
Why can we review watching all that's going on in the background?
I can't get through anything here because it's totally, it just, it was just a bad movie. I mean, I think they could have done a whole lot better on this and went, in different areas. The monster with a knife head, just don't cut it. I just do not see, it just don't cut it. I mean, it is a bad.
He cut a lot. He cut the gals.
Yeah.
Gamera, so I mean,
you need another gummy. Is what you need. That's exactly what you need. So I was disappointed. Like I said, you told me ahead of time that it was a rough movie to watch.
You're old.
My God, you're killing me. He just threw the whole bucket away.
They're old.
It was just to me. It wasn't even. I think, in my opinion, a kid-friendly movie. I mean, I think overall,
I agree with you. It wasn't.
This had nothing to show for. Are you good?
What?
You good?
Am I good? I got my coat. I got my water.
Okay,
I'm good.
And you got your towel, so you're good.
Just wipe the sweat off. It's crazy.
But no, I just think there's a lot more out there to offer, and even in 1969 than what I watched today. So, Ruben, it's yours.
But before I just want to be done. I did get my review out. Do that.
I don't know. You think that was a review?
I don't know what that was. There was a lot of whining that went in.
He got some words out, but I don't know if that constitutes a review.
I got out what I wanted to get out. So,
and then, and the top of that, I'm trying to do mine, and I can't do mine because you won't shut up.
It is rough.
Okay.
All right, Ruben, your turn.
Okay. So, this movie made me question why. He's a big Gamera fan, but why he dumps all over Godzilla's Revenge? Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute,
There's nothing worse. There's one thing worse on Godzilla films than this. You told me I need to learn to fight my own. Like, no, that is garbage, man. That whole movie, I can't stand.
So, first of all, I think I'd rather watch Godzilla's Revenge than this one. Okay.
Wow.
That being said, yeah.
Well, let's go.
That being said,
go back, Ruben. Wasn't there a competition between King Kong and Gamera at one time?
Yeah.
I mean, this right here is not a shining moment for Gamera.
For the Gamera, no, it is not.
Yeah.
Well, if I can figure out which camera to be on, I'll agree this is not a shining moment for Gamera. But as a kid, it's still enjoyable. The Gamera fight scenes are great. It's
yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, Ruben.
That's a redeeming quality. I wasn't saying the fight scenes. Mark's right. They're pretty gory. I mean, he chops up that Giles pretty good, but I couldn't help but laugh out loud when when the ninja stars go flying off his knife, I guess, his head or whatever, and then they come back.
Yeah, that was the one thing
back.
I wanted to mention. I forgot was you're talking about they come back. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Like how
did that happen? Okay, and another thing, I think there's a lesson to be learned by these last two Gamera movies and Godzilla versus Monster Zero. Right? Don't hang around with that Caucasian dude because he's going to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Good Lord. Monster Zero, they go up to space with that Caucasian dude. Look at what happened.
Yeah.
These last two Gameras, that kid, that Boy Scout kid, and I'm like, man, they get they bring over these American kids and they're nothing but trouble for these poor Japanese.
Exactly.
So there's a lesson to be learned there. And but that's the only thing about this movie that I enjoyed is the fight scenes. Other than that, I didn't even care for the story. And the aliens are decent looking, but not enough to save this. Not enough to save this movie. You know, you would put Phoebe Cates in one of those.
There you go.
Then it would have gone up 3-4 stars.
Whole different movie there.
Yeah, but it wasn't. So that was the redeeming quality for it. Was the fight scenes. I did enjoy the fight scenes, all of them. Other than that, I thought that. Well, I guess Cindy summed it up quite well. She walked by during one of the fight scenes, and she just walked by and she goes, "Yeah, that doesn't look fake at all." And she kept on walking. And she did not mean that in a nice way. Yeah, that doesn't look fake at all. I'm like, yeah, I know. Because I think I always like. Well, first of all, I feel sorry. I feel bad that I gave Squidward such a low rating now.
Hey, I've warned you guys. When I say it goes downhill, it goes downhill. We got 2 more to go.
You know, so now I'm like, man, maybe I shouldn't have been so hard on Squidward. And but I think I saw that this movie had potential. They just couldn't go through with it with the budget and whatever. And I guess back then those kids just ate that stuff up. You know, because you said it did great in the box office, right?
Yeah,
in
did
Japan.
great.
So I guess it was the kids going to matinees. It must have been released in the summer. Well, I don't know if they even have a summer break in Japan. They probably go to school all the time over there. I don't know what their school
I'm not sure.
schedule is
not
like.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm sure. I mean, I'm like, man, I guess kids ate that up, and you could see that, and you see that in a lot of the shows that came out in that era, the kaiju type shows. Even the Ultraman, they weren't as bad as this, but the monster designs and everything were right on, right along that line. So, yeah, I mean, my rating was basic. If there was no fights, if the fight scenes weren't so graphic, it would have gotten an even lower score from me. That's all I got about this movie.
Well, I have one question.
Yeah.
Okay. So he gets hit Gamera gets hit in the eye with a star. Well, just below the eye.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Then what is that? Salt that he's grabbing up and trying to pack
it's
his
snow. It's supposed to be
Is that snow?
because the members
trying to pack his
like
eyes,
to freeze or whatever.
And then I couldn't understand because he immediately goes underwater, flips over on his back, and he is out. He's done.
These are
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what just happened here?
He
Was
got,
there something on these
stabbed, dude.
stars that
maybe
that laid him out? I couldn't understand. I just couldn't understand.
They had to find some way to get him down for a little bit to put more story on and then bring him back. That's the way it is. So, all right, well, there you go. That's our quick review on this one. It's Stompdown rating time. Okay, and this one, remember we got 2 more coming for you all, so this gives you a heads up to check out our great reviews. A total combined score of 1.5 stomps out of 5 for Gamera this time around. So we are knocking close to because I gave it 1. Mark gave it a 1.
Yeah.
Which I can't wait to see what he gives the next 2. But me and Ruben gave it 1.5, and so I'm getting pretty close to that Godzilla's Revenge 98 Godzilla score. So I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
And I might. One of these movies will get the same score, so we'll see when we get there. But man, is this one we got to say you got to go out and watch? We said it the last time. If you're a completionist, if you're a Gamera fan, and you want to see everything that's been there to offer, to say you've at least seen it once, then watch it. If not, maybe your 2-year-old would enjoy this at this point in today's age. But other than that, this one, was not that great, unfortunately. But we've got 2 more to go with it, and they're just equally as interesting. I will tell you that much. The next one is going to be, I'll just say Gamera deserves to go for child support in the next film, so it'll be interesting.
Oh, no.
Too. But,
no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
But so, all right, man. So that's Gamera versus Guiron. You guys got anything else you want to say for that one? Mark?
No. I don't. And I told you, if I have to sit through another one of these things, I'm walking. I'm walking until the end of Gamera when it's all done. I mean,
Lorax might be putting his 2 weeks in for these next 2.
I was going to say, Mark, you might as well start packing, I guess, because he's saying it's going to get worse.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Lordy.
We're getting down to that plateau of the low level here. So, all right. Well, man, I mean, if you're...
No, we're on the plateau.
We've hit the plateau.
Below.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like I said, if you're a Gamera fan and you want to see everything he's had to offer until you at least said you've done it, check it out. You'll enjoy it at least once, but I'm not saying you're going to enjoy it very much. This one was definitely interesting. The next one I will say is a little bit better when it comes to some of the fights and the monsters themselves, but not by much. So it'll be a good one. So all right, it is time. We didn't get to do this last time, and I will try to continue to get through this because my mouth is still on fire.
You know, and I was going to say that was something maybe they go out and they watch this movie, but before they watch the movie, they get one of these jelly beans you got down there.
Yeah.
And
there you
say,
go.
hey, that movie's hot.
Yes. The little nitro will help you find entertainment through this movie for sure.
Well, maybe not for you, but whoever sat with you.
Yeah, is going to definitely enjoy it. So, all right, man. Well, it is definitely that time. We didn't do it last time because we had such a long episode, but we are back. Kurt Harper, again, thank you so much for helping us out in this time for the trivia. And it's time to test your might.
Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might. Test your might.
All right, so
are we ready?
Are we ready? Actually, looks like he gave us 4 this time around.
Oh,
we've got 4
It's been
in the
4
pocket.
the last couple of times.
Yeah,
because I got a page with all, and they've been 4.
I'm not going to complain whatsoever. So, all right, here we go. Number 1. What ancient martial art and popular Japanese pastime was Officer Kondo? Oh, I forgot to bring out Kondo. I forgot to bring him up.
Oh,
and the kids
that,
go to
yeah.
the park in the movie, come across this security guard at the park. He's got like this sword, and he's like practicing his martial arts.
Yeah.
He's hilarious. So Officer Kondo practicing when he is introduced to the audience. A. Ameridoti, B. Kendo, or C. The foot fist way.
I have no idea.
So A. Ameridoti, B. Kendo, or C. The foot fist way. Why? Are you good at that one?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Ready.
Number 2, why is Gauss silver in this movie? A, he is from a different galaxy. B, it is to keep him from burning up when he flies by the sun. Or C, it looks super cool for the lady Gausses. A, he's from a different galaxy. B, it is to keep him from burning up when he flies by the sun. Or C, it's for the ladies. Okay. Lady Gausses, that is.
Lady Gauss.
It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
Number 3, what do the alien gals plan to do with the 2 Earth boys? A, make them cook and clean the spaceship. B, eat their brains and gain their Earth knowledge. Or C, lure Gamera into a trap. Need me to repeat any of those?
No.
Okay.
No.
Number 4, final one. Gamera's blade is very sharp. It can cut an aluminum can and a tomato. What can't it cut? A, turtle shells. C, or B, silver intergalactic. Good Lord, is gummy bear. A, turtle shells. B, silver intergalactic space lizard birds. Or C, Gamera's love for children. Oh, that's so sweet. He had to add that there.
Oh, so he meant what was the question? He said Gamera's blade. It's not
Guiron's.
Gamera's.
Guiron's blade is sharp.
Say it again.
It can cut an aluminum can and a tomato. What can't it cut? A, turtle shells. B, silver intergalactic space lizard birds. Or C, Gamera's love for children.
Repeat number 2 again.
Silver intergalactic space lizard birds.
No. Question number 2.
Question 2. Why is Gauss silver in this movie? A, is he is from a different galaxy. B, it is to keep him from burning up when he flies by the sun. Or C, it's for the ladies.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody good?
Yeah.
It is time to move on to the answers. And number 1. I don't even remember the question now. Dang it. Because I like that. Number 1.
What is he practicing?
Oh, that's right.
Craft.
So what was Officer Kondo practicing? It was B, Kendo. Kendo is a form of martial arts that they use swords in. Number 2, why was Gauss silver in the movie? Correct answer was A, he is from a different galaxy. As they talk about, he's a space gals from a different galaxy. Too bad it's not for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
3, what do the alien gals plan to do with the 2 Earth boys? That one's going to be B, eat their brains and gain their Earth knowledge. And number 4, Guiron's blade is very sharp. It can cut an aluminum can and a tomato. What can it cut? We all know it's Gamera's love for children. C, that would be C.
That one was like, well, he couldn't cut through the shell. Now, he did stab him, but he stabbed him in his belly. I don't know if that counts as
I don't either.
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
oh, at the
I
top
went with
side,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Looks
Got
like
them
you got
all.
them all right. I got them all right. Ruben?
Me too. Yeah.
Man, that's like 2 in a row, isn't it?
Yeah.
2
Kurt
in a
Kurt
row.
needs to step up on that.
I can't believe Mark just said that. So, Kurt.
No, I'm not complaining,
All right,
Kurt. I
here we
think,
go.
and I appreciate you, Kurt.
Since
what are we
I,
gonna do?
here's what we're going to do. Okay.
Oh,
Here's what
God.
we're doing.
Now you know.
Oh,
what
now
we're
he's going to use that
Oh,
gummy
yeah.
bear
Oh,
to
yeah.
his
Here it
advantage.
comes.
Yeah.
I took one for the team and ate this freaking gummy on the show.
No. Now, wait a minute now. It was purchased for you as a gift.
Yes.
So you were going to eat it anyway. You just did it on the air. That's not taking
That was,
it.
that was the
Exactly.
worst gift
Exactly.
ever. Worst gift ever.
Joey
No.
Kaler,
Worst
you
gift
did
ever.
it, man. You rocked it, brother.
Dude, it was hot, man. I'll tell you that.
Okay,
That's
so
the hottest
let's
thing I've ever had.
let's hear what you're.
All right, so
Since you ate the gummy bear.
I ate the gummy bear. I've already been through the pain here. I will or if it's up to you guys, let you two duke it out.
Okay. Whatever
and
it is.
Winner picks whoever.
Elon Musk versus what's that guy from Facebook?
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg deal
So
or what?
what are we doing here?
So the winner, okay, I'm gonna ask a trivia question. The winner between you two gets to decide who watches what movies for the
Okay.
loss. So I mean, it could even be me.
Okay.
All right. Gyaos was not the original monster Guiron was supposed to fight in the movie. Okay, there was supposed to be somebody else, an original monster.
Ow.
This monster's name was A, Manga, B, Baragon, like the second one, or from the second movie, or C, Jugular. A, Manga, B, Baragon, like from the second movie, or C, Jugular.
I have no idea. I'm going with Baragon.
So am I.
Golly, you both suck. No, it's definitely not Baragon. So it was Manga. Manga was the original, or it's Monga. Manga.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna have to go with another one.
Let's see.
You got another one for us?
Let's see if I got another one for this movie here.
I'll pick different. I'll pick different than he this time. Unless I think he's got the right answer.
I thought
But that was
Baragon.
I just guessed.
Yeah, I thought that
yeah.
was the right answer.
Well, I guess it could have very easily been because the whole reason they did Gyaos in this movie instead of that new creature Manga that they were going to do was budget. They couldn't make another suit, so they just reused the Gyaos suit, painted it silver. Bam, Space Gyaos. There you go. So they could have done with Baragon too. So in all fairness, okay. Golly. Because there's not much to this movie. That was the only cool thing there was for this film, honestly, was that one. Okay. Okay. All right, here you go. Got one for you guys. Gamera, the Showa era, these films, especially, Guiron, Jiger, Zigra, graced Mystery Science Theater 3000. Okay? And they were great episodes. One of those 3 films, Gamera vs. Guiron, Gamera vs. Jiger, and Gamera vs. Gyaos, or not Gyaos, Zigra, one of those 3 actually got 2 episodes of Mystery Science Theater 3000. Not just one. Which one of the 3 got 2 episodes?
I'm going to say Gamera versus Gyaos.
No, not Gyaos. It's Guiron, Jiger, or Zigra.
Oh.
The 3 worst,
okay.
the back end, the 3 worst films.
Okay.
So you got the Space Knife Head, the dinosaur likes to impregnate
Well,
people
then
and not pay child support, or Zigra, the shark, alien shark.
You want me to pick first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the philanderer guy. Alien that likes to impregnate people.
Jiger. So he's going with Jiger.
Jiger.
Zigra. Man, it's Guiron. Guiron was. I was trying to.
Oh,
leave
we broke out.
Come on, guys. Jeez. Yeah, I was trying to make.
Boy, we really.
Somebody
you know
could
what?
do
When he
something.
comes up with the trivia, we just
We're
bomb.
We're done.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, I was trying to make it fun. So, oh man. All right. So you know what? All right. We're coming with one more. I'm gonna try and dig one more out of the hat
right.
here. And if you both miss this one, you're both watching Gamera Super Monster because I am pulling the unanimous boss card on that. Because, gosh. All right. I'm trying to think here because y'all haven't seen the other two. Okay.
That's because I studied trivia on Gamera. None of those questions you brought up were on there.
On which Gamera?
I just popped up. I just did Gamera trivia and looked at various facts from the Showa era. That was it.
Well, I will tell you there's actually a website that has the manga information on it.
Really? Wow.
Yep, and that's Wikizilla. So Wikizilla's got it on there somewhere, I think. Yep, there we go.
Well, I pulled up Wikizilla for the movie, but it had some stuff on the bottom, but not too much.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. The Showa era Gamera series. Okay, so we've got Gamera vs. Bruggen, Gauss, Guiron, Jiger, and Zigra. Has had, so 6 films, 4 suit actors play Gamera. One suit actor played Gamera in 2 films. One film was Gamera vs. Guiron. What was the other?
Jiger. I was going to say the original Gamera.
You went with Jiger. You're going with the original Gamera. It's Jiger. Jiger's the one. The next film. So.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Finally.
Yeah.
Jeez.
All right, so Ruben, you get to pick. One of us has to watch whatever. And I swear to you, if I watch Son of Kong again, I'm shipping a box load of nitros to your house of these gummies. So you get to decide who watches what, because we've got to get one down for the next one.
Okay, look, I'm going to make y'all watch a movie that I've been trying to get y'all to watch, but you won't watch. I love the film, but I also admittedly know that it's pretty corny, okay? You're going to watch...
The last couple times he's done this has turned out great for us.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. Phantom of the Paradise.
He has talked about that. I have not seen Phantom of the Paradise, so he has talked about that.
I'll make y'all watch that, because that's the only way I'm going to get y'all to watch it.
Okay,
Phantom of the
Phantom of the Paradise, and it is on the Plex, because I did get it for him and put it on the Plex, so Phantom of the Paradise it is. All right, guys. Well, there you go. That is another fiery episode of the Monster Movie Stompdown. Maybe the fieriest one yet, if you ask me, at least. And so we will be back in 2 weeks, man, with Mega Monster Battle Ultra Galaxy. That is the one that God, I got too many G's going on here. Gavin, my son, is going to join us as a special guest because he's been dying to for a long time, and this is the introduction of one of his favorite Ultraman characters, Ultraman Zero. So he's going to be in here for that one. The next month, we will continue down the Gamera path with Gamera versus Jiger, and you'll find out why child sports owed. And then we're going to go something. I felt bad to the guys and told them earlier. I said I do feel kind of a little bad because I know that some of the movies, not just the Gamera films, but some of the movies lately have been a little touch and go, a little rough. So I want to give them something good and fun to review for you all. And we are going to do another Toho classic called The H-Man. And this is a fantastic movie. I'll go ahead and let you know ahead of time. Expect a pretty high rating from Sludge on this one because it is dang good. But all right, man. So that was it. You guys got anything else for the episode?
No, I'm glad you're able to talk now.
I am
complete
finally able to
sentences.
talk.
Yeah, looks like you're back to normal.
Yeah, you're back to it,
So
man.
I
We
couldn't even
appreciate
tell you
it.
ate an expired gummy bear.
Yeah.
Dude, the way it was like so hard at the beginning, I'm like, I was about to be like, it could be expired because, dude, I could not chew through that thing. It was ridiculous. So, all right. Well, man, again, thank you all so much for watching the shows. Continue to join us on the socials. Join us on the Facebook group. Join us on Instagram because 3 times a week we give you additional content. On Monday nights we do the underdogs, picking some underrated or maybe unknown monster movies you haven't seen to tell you how good it is to watch them. Wednesday, Ruben knocks it out of the park with the monster movie, the Monster Mash Wednesdays, where we review music that's either monster related or bands that just love monsters in some way or another. It's all cool monster music. Friday we do Friday Night Fights. Right now we're pitting 2 monster movies against each other, and we all get to decide who the winner is. So go join us on those, and then go check out all of our buddies, man. Give me back my podcast network film shows. So you got to give me back my action movies, give me back my horror movies, give me back my pro wrestling, and of course Pete and the crew over at Good Beer Bad Movie Night. Check them out. So this is Sludge,
and it's Lorax,
and you got Ruben in Texas.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
Night, y'all.